Update 1. People who called off the wedding the night before. What was your breaking point? I'm glad I saved the videos. Because in less than 10 minutes, they were all deleted from the party chat. And my phone started blowing up. But I didn't answer any calls or texts. At first it was just my girlfriend texting, saying she can explain, and claiming that it was not what it looked like. After some minutes of ignoring her, she got her friends to join in. I ignored everyone and didn't respond to anything. That night, after a miserable night alone, in the morning I got an incoming FaceTime call from her. And I'll admit my curiosity got the better of me. I answered the call but didn't say anything. It was my fiancée sitting in front of the camera. And she looked like she had been crying. And the other friends were sitting around her, for support and comforting looks. On my shaky phone screen I kept glancing at all of my fiancée's closest girlfriends, a lot of whom I consider to be my good friends too. I felt betrayed by them as well. She started apologizing, but kept saying it wasn't what it looked like. It was just a party, and the guys coming over were not planned at all. She said it might have looked bad, but she promised that nothing serious happened. When I didn't say anything, she just kept going on with more of the same. And her friends chimed in to back her up. The longer I stayed quiet, the more hysterical she got. Eventually she admitted to kissing the two guys, but dumped the blame on her friends, who all took responsibility for that, which surprised me a little. She said the kisses didn't mean anything, and that was the most that happened. Then she seemed to remember the video of her going into the bedroom, and she started screaming that it was just a joke, and nothing further happened. All the other women confirmed it was just a great misunderstanding, and that my fiancé had walked into the room, and then turned around and walked out again. This just kept going on, and they just kept repeating themselves. Eventually everyone got quiet and all I said was, "Is there anything else to add?" She said no and I just ended the video call. I was broken. I called my parents, and filled them in on what I had seen last night. In her group chat I told my parents that as of now, the wedding is off to get the point across. I changed my Facebook relationship status to single. My fiancée saw the update from Facebook, and began freaking out even more than before. Further trying to defend herself, I sent her a threatening text, saying that if I find out for certain that she, or any of her friends lied about what happened, I will post all the videos online. I knew this would eat her up inside, because her beloved parents follow me on Facebook. If they saw those videos, they would jeopardize our relationship with them. Her parents are great people, and don't take cheating lightly, especially when our wedding date was set to be in less than 3 months, for 4 years. And we were engaged to be married. Last weekend she had her bachelorette party. I didn't have a problem with it, especially after she told me what the plan was. She and some friends were going to rent an Airbnb, a big place with 4 bedrooms, and they were just going to party there for the night, alone on the day of the party. She was at my place. She made all of the arrangements, and went to meet her friends at the Airbnb, where they would be for the night. We texted a little, but as the party warmed up, we stopped and I figured she and her closest friends were busy having fun. After midnight I started getting ready for bed, and noticed that the computer in my office wasn't turned off. As it turns out, my fiancée had not logged out, and her messages were still open on the computer. There was a group chat, where she and the girls have been planning everything. I noticed a flood of notifications coming in, and a lot of videos were sent in the party chat. I was a little curious, and I started watching some of the videos. Most of them were pretty innocent. Just a group of 15 girls getting drunk and dancing, and whatever, it seemed pretty harmless. And it honestly looked like a really fun time. Then someone sent a video of a woman going to the front door, and about 10 guys entered the Airbnb. My wife didn't tell me there would be anyone other than her closest girlfriends. So, I was a little confused about why the guys were there. In the first place, my wife and I have mostly the exact same friends, so I was obviously confused and upset when I didn't recognize any of the guys in the video. There were a couple of videos of the guys and girls dancing and drinking. Then the worst happened. I saw a video of my fiancée making out with a tall, light-skinned man on the sofa. She stopped, rolled over, and then started making out with a second guy. Then there was a video of her and the 2 guys going into a bedroom. One of our closest friends, Rebecca, was the one who sent these offensive videos. Rebecca also has a video of them coming out of that closed-off bedroom. According to the timestamps, the 2 videos were 5 minutes apart, but that doesn't mean anything for certain. For all I know, the videos were an hour apart, and they were all just uploaded within 5 minutes of each other. Seeing all this felt worse than a sledgehammer to the gut. I walked into the bathroom because I thought I would be sick. I paced back and forth in the apartment for about 30 minutes, confused, hurt, and without anything better to do. I poured myself a rocks glass full of whiskey and chugged it. I saved the videos and then made one of my own. It was just a short little selfie video of me. "Hi babe, this is Jamie, your ex-fiancée. I just wanted to say I saw the videos from the party, and the wedding is off. I hope it was worth it. Been a few weeks since I called off the wedding, and I figured I owed everyone a final update." After that FaceTime call, where my ex and her friends tried desperately to rewrite reality, I stayed silent. No more texts. No more warnings. I went full ghost. I needed clarity, not chaos. The videos were already saved to a hard drive, and I backed them up twice. Not to release them, just to protect myself. Because if I've learned anything, it's that people will lie through their teeth when they're cornered. I cancelled everything: the venue, the catering, the honeymoon. Lost some deposits, but saved myself a lifetime of resentment. Most vendors were understanding. A few even told me I wasn't the first groom to cancel last minute over bachelorette drama. I moved out of the apartment we shared and back into my brother's spare room. It's not glamorous, but it's quiet. Peaceful. No panic attacks, no checking my phone at 2 a.m. wondering what she's doing. Just sleep. Her parents reached out. They'd heard rumblings. I didn't send them the videos, but I didn't sugarcoat anything either. Her dad didn't say much, just sighed and said, "I always hoped she'd grow out of that crowd." Her mom cried. Told me I was like a second son. That one hurt. As for my ex? She's still trying to salvage her image. I've heard from mutual friends that she's telling people it was just a kiss, that I overreacted, and that I'm emotionally unstable. Maybe she believes it. Maybe it's easier than admitting she wrecked something real for a forgettable night. Rebecca, the friend who sent the videos, cut ties with most of that friend group. She messaged me saying she couldn't sit back and watch someone good get blindsided. We've grabbed coffee twice. No expectations. Just two people who watch the same fire burn from different sides. I've learned a lot through all this. Trust isn't something you rebuild with apologies, it's something you protect before it shatters. And love? Real love doesn't need disclaimers, loopholes, or "it didn't mean anything." The wedding's off. The ring's returned. And my future? It's no longer tied to someone who treated commitment like a suggestion. I'm not bitter. Just wiser. Thanks for reading. I'm done looking back.